Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a nice haircut. I have a lot of people asking me how I do my layers around the face, so I'm gonna show you today my technique. It's a lot of different technique. Every hairdresser has different technique, but this is my technique and I'm gonna show you. First, to do a nice haircut, we need to part her hair with a line on the middle. My lines never are perfect even, but they work well. Okay, she wants me to remove some of her split ends, so we're gonna separate her hair in the back. Now, some people they separate the hair like this with a straight line. Some people they do in V. This all depends how you feel more comfortable. But I think for you to learn, this is the easier way. Just go a straight line. Okay, gonna put a clip. I'm gonna take a clip. Oh, it's right here. Look. Okay. First, we need our customer to be totally straight, not cruising her legs. Put the hair down. Okay. And we're gonna cut first. Go all straight. We have to pull all the hair very clean down and see until where we wanna cut it. Let's see. She wants like this much. Okay, so I'm gonna go and cut dye there. So that's gonna be the place where we're gonna follow all the rest of the haircut. So now what we're doing, we comb the other side of the hair with a little bit piece of the old hair, the place where we cut it already, and we go in the same line. And like this, we go in all the line. You double check if it's everything fine, if it's not a little bit extra hair. You see, when you see like this, you can go over and clean a little bit. Okay? And here again. Now we're going to the next place and we open it a little bit. Now, when you're gonna do this part, what I do is I take half. I don't do all through the other corner. I just do a little bit piece, okay? Because it's easier to see this one and see where I have to cut the other side. Okay, so I do a piece. I don't do all a straight line. Go with the customer to be sure the hair is down. You comb all the hair down. You pull everything down and clean. And then you see the short and the long. That's the place where we're gonna cut it. Okay? And you go like this all through the other side. Okay, now we have all the back ready, yeah! So we're gonna go to the side. Keep it straight. Now we can keep the customer hair straight. I try to show the easier way, no? Some people, they put the hair like this, but now we're gonna keep it straight, something easy, so you can do it at home if you needed to, your little girls. You take one piece from the back and one piece from the front, and you see the length. You see, you have the short and the long. That's the place where we have to cut it. Okay. Now we have the length. This is all our length. Now we're gonna do the famous layers around the face. Okay. First question is where our customer, our friend likes the part. If they like the part on the middle, they like it on the side. Now, if they like sometimes in the side, sometimes in the middle, so I normally prefer to do everything in the middle. If they say I always part my hair on the side, I do the layers with the part on the side. Now, how you like your part?
It doesn't matter.
So we're gonna do it in the middle, okay? So she can play around with her hair. So we're gonna push the first line, not too deep, okay? To the front. This little piece right in between is gonna be our shoulder layer in her face. So first question, our customer, how short you want your first layer? The shoulder layer, how short do you wanna be?
Yo no sé.
Whatever you want.
Up to.
Okay. This is very important questions.
Up to the mouth.
The mouth. Now, second question, very important. When it's dry or when it's wet? It's a big difference.
Okay.
Remember, if you want your hair to go right here and you cut it wet, then your hair is gonna be here. And Morris is very curly, so when it's dry, okay, this is very important. Always pay attention to that, because if not, we're gonna have a problem there. So now, if she wants in her mouth, and her hair is kind of jumping up, so I'm gonna do it right here. Remember, the haircut is, you can always go shorter, but when you go too short, you can make it longer. So I always like to play safe. I prefer to do longer than shorter, and then we can always cut it shorter, okay? So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna cut the length, okay? We're gonna start from there. Okay. Now that's how we always do, always was the short, and we go with the next step. Now our guía, no? How in Spanish is guía? Guía?
Guide.
Guide. Okay, it's gonna be this one, okay? So we're gonna take a little bit from next hair, and that's gonna be the place where we're gonna go shorter. Now, if we're going with our hands like this, the layer is gonna go back. But we want all the layers around her face nice and smooth. So our hands always have to be an angle, going to her face, pushing the hair a little bit on her face. If we do it like this, it's gonna be deep and it's gonna look too short. Okay, so we have to push the hair almost in the middle of her face. Now, we put her hair up, we take a little piece and the shorter piece, and we push our hand to the front and we go in angle. You see, I don't cut it straight, I go in angle, my hand and my scissors. That's very important. And then they say the same. Now, another thing what is very important about this haircut is ask the question. You want the layer go all through the back, or you want your layer just around your face? Now, if you want the layer just around your face, your hair can look square on the back. If you want a little bit angle on the back, you have to push your layers a little bit to the back. The more hair you take from the back to the front, the back is gonna be more in V and U, and if you do just around the face, that part is gonna be straight, okay? Now, you want the layer go all through the back?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so we're gonna push all the part slowly by slowly to the front, okay? Some people, they want to have two movement around the face, but they don't wanna go in V and they want the hair square. So we're gonna work just until here. But if they want a nu or V, we have to push the back to the front. Okay, we keep going. Now we have this, you see? the layers start to go like this. I want her to keep her hair long, not too short on the front, okay? That's why I push everything really nice to the front. Okay, let's go. We're going to the longer place where we cut it already, and we keep going down. Okay? Next piece. Always our guy is gonna be the last longer piece we did, okay? And we keep pushing to the front. I have to go there, I can't, over there. I'm pushing our camera. Okay. Keep going, always, to the front in the middle of the face. Take another piece from the back and push everything to the front. And keep going like this. And we keep doing it. Until where? Until the line in the middle, okay? We divide. This is gonna be from this side and this is gonna be for this side. So we push everything to the front. So we have a little bit angle there. Now we double check if everything is good. So I go in from the back to the front just to double check. Okay. Now we have our layer from the side, from both of the sides. Just checking. You have different way to check. You can take the first piece. Now you take the next piece and check if they are going to the same place. You have to meet each other in the middle of the face. Let me see this time, take it from some place. Okay. Now, that's the layers around the face. Then when I blow dry, I double check. Now we go into the back and she wants long layers. Why? The layers are very important. If the shorter you're going with layer, the more puffy your hair is gonna get. Why? Because the less length, if the hair is lighter, and when it's lighter, the hair instead to go heavy down, they fly. So they get more frizz. So you have to be careful. If you have very straight, nice and beautiful hair and no frizz, you can go short, your hair is gonna be fine, you're gonna get volume, you're gonna look nice. Now, if your hair is very curly, the longer is your hair and less layer you have, they're gonna get less volume. Now, her hair is kind of frizzy, so we want layers around the ends. She doesn't want to have all, one layer because it's boring. She wants some movement, no? Natural movement. So, we're gonna put our customer hair down again. And we're gonna part, and we're gonna take a little piece like this. Okay, so now we're gonna push it down. And this is our little layer, okay? This is the long length. We don't gonna cut that because if we cut that, we're gonna remove the length and we're gonna go shorter. We're gonna go from next hair and we're gonna do a little bit angle. That's it. This is our layer. Very long, nice layer. We're gonna leave the front and I'm gonna explain you why. I'm going to the other side and I do the same. Now, this is the back, we did the layers. Now, all the hair are thinner on the front. Here we have a lot of hair, but here is thinner. And we have already the layers around the face. If we do layers on the ends, this is gonna look even thinner. So I recommend, depending of the hair, always go from the ears through the back with the layers and don't do the front. Now, if you have that full, crazy, big hair, you can do layers a little bit more in the front, but if I do layers on her hair is gonna be very thin over here and poof on the top. So we keep it along, and we do layers just around the face. So now we're gonna do the blow dry. I'm gonna show you how nice look. Okay, we blow dry her hair. Look the layers now. They're nice. Okay, so this is what happened. She has thick hair. So, and here is thin. So what I'm gonna do is texturize just over here to make it a little bit softer and smooth on her face. What I use this machine, that's scissors. If you see, it's one yes, one no, one yes, one no. Why? They leave one hair without cut, one with. So they're gonna texturize and remove a little bit the volume from her ends. Be careful with this scissor. In another show, I'm gonna show you how to use it. So I'm gonna use it just on her tips. Go down a bit so you can see how the layer fell. Okay, I see you next time. I hope you enjoy it. Bye.